Yeah, so it's like we are deploying a Flask API and MySQL server in Kubernetes. So we have like I have understand about like what are the prerequisites required, kind of like Docker, Kubernetes CLI, and like kubectl to integration.
Yeah, yeah. So
So that is a prerequisite. Yeah.
so where is the like what will be the connectivity from where to where the connectivity will come? Where in this where application is running?
In Docker Hub.
Yeah, no, you told in this right, Flask and then MySQL.
Mhm.
Which language they're taking here?
If Python.
It's a Python language. So in the Python language, they took this Flask related web framework. Okay, this is called web framework. So if you want access from the browser, they go with the Flask, and then Flask is connecting. This is connecting with the MySQL.
MySQL.
So previously we did one lab that is only Flask. We are not connected to the some database and all, nothing. Just okay. Yeah. So where are we deploying this setup? Flask, MySQL server and this and all. What?
Kubernetes cluster.
Yeah. What are the good place to use here? This one. Where are they running MySQL server in this example?
In cluster.
In Kubernetes cluster only. But what do you recommend? What is your thought? If you see this
In the sense like K8s or EKS, right?
where do you run MySQL server? They're running in the cluster in this example, but what do you suggest? What do we suggest to run the MySQL server?
Even I suggest I will go with like Kubernetes cluster, maybe EKS.
Mm-hmm. You know, like group of services and all database related
Yeah,
thing.
RDS, right?
Yeah, we can suggest best one is the RDS. Application will run on where? Will run on the EKS.
EKS.
You will have a RDS.
Oh, okay. In between, we can use PVPs.
This guy. No. Why PV will come? If you go with RDS, no PV concept at all, right? RDS
How
will.
we can connect EKS?
How did you connect from WordPress to RDS?
We have installed in the EC2 only.
Yeah, true. But how WordPress knows RDS info?
Config.
In the config, what did we give?
Like RDS access.
No. What are the components you had given? Access means that is the generic keyword. But what are the information we had given RDS info to WordPress?
Like username and password endpoint.
Database thing. These are all you had given. These are all. You think that same thing is running in the K-test cluster also. Same thing is running.
Okay.
That it is doesn't matter. Here, this information, right? In Kubernetes, you have a specific one guy, right? What is this guy to give all this?
Config map.
Yeah, but
Secret.
it's up to the people will go. Same. That's what here. So if someone comes with, hey, run the database on the MySQL, database on the KTS is not recommended. What is the good guy to go?
RDS.
RDC, you have to recommend. But in this example, we will cover some broad topics. That's where I took it. So you have to. That's I was asking the alternative questions for that. Yeah, good
Understood.
recommendation is this is the recommendation. Good one. Why can't we run on the MySQL on the cluster? Why not preferred? Why RDS is preferred? Why not MySQL and Cliatus?
So we have to handle if you do in the case if it is that is RDS means it's like a AWS will manage.
RDS managed.
When you say what do you mean? What do you mean by managed?
So that they'll take care because it's a data, right? So if something will goes wrong, everything they'll take care. So and even the scaling part also they'll take care.
Okay. Mhm.
It's like security wise also it's very good place to keep because
You are
the data
already
is very sensitive.
you are already in the private subnet. You are already secure. That it's not AWS. It's your design. What they take care. That is true. What you're saying is, but we look some for other points as well.
One zone goes
Understand.
down, automatically they will
Yeah, that is good.
make the availability of another.
Yeah, multi-agent. Yeah, and then upgrade. Main
Yeah, any versions.
patches upgrade. It's just a click upgrade. We will come to know what are the problems now. What are the problems we will see. We'll go with this setup, right? We are going with this setup, right? So this is the good. This is the good setup. This is for learning. We are doing it on our cluster. Okay, this is for learning, so that you knows it where to where, how application connects in the cluster or something. This is yes. So if any developer comes to you, I had given a checklist to you guys. What are the dependencies? I got a now Flask application. That is the dependency in the MySQL server. That is depending upon the MySQL server. You can go MySQL server as an RDS, or you can go from anywhere, like whatever. I need these are the info. That's it. These are the properties I need. Endpoint, username, password, database name. That endpoint should get accessible from my EKS cluster. How do you test? Telnet NC command. Those are the prerequisite I need. Connectivity from my Flask application. Here, my objective was we are taking some internet application that we will customize to our use cases also. That application will connect to the database, will insert some records, and then we will see some kind of operations. So inside code, that is not our objective. How end-to-end this flow, connectivity and all, you should have that knowledge. Okay, this are. Now let's go with this application setup. Now, what are the questions you usually ask? Let's say if this is a new project. You ask them, the first thing is the URL. You got the URL, code URL. This is the code URL. And which language? Language, I don't want to put the numbers. So let's go here. Language, Python. Dependencies. What are the dependencies? For this application, what is the dependency?
Like which account?
No, application dependency, not the where to host order.
Sorry, I didn't get.
What are these application dependencies? This application will work if something is available only, right? Dependency.
Yeah, like port number and all.
Mhm.
K it is which K
We need Python.
which server we are using.
When I say dependencies, what are all it is connecting? Let's put it like this other way around.
Okay. So application, if you want to run, MySQL is required. That's what
Yes.
you're saying, right?
Yes. For this application, it need a connectivity. That's how this is not like a simple static page you run in the cluster. No, this is not that.
Understand.
This is we are going to connect to the which one?
MySQL.
MySQL. That is my dependency. We are running here Flask application. This is here. We are going to connect here. This also runs. We are running as a pod. This also we are running as a pod now. This also okay. Cool. So you should know now. This is also we are going for the Kubernetes all together, both the setup. I can replace this one with other guy also, right? This guy. I'm telling it, this will run on the K8s cluster. But I can replace this MySQL with one component. What is that component?
RDS.
RDS. That is the one flip only we will see. That is the one flip we will get to know. Okay. So one flip in the sense, if you create one place, the dependencies information you will come to know. No. That is cool. Let's go to here. Yes. Dependencies, MySQL. And you should ask it like, do we make our self images? Yes. Application image we will build. And MySQL image, we don't build. It's
We
not
take from
required.
hub.
Yeah, we take from Docker Hub. We'll take that. We will use Docker Hub image. Okay, this is the Docker Hub image. We will use that system. Now, so where is the data is storing? You have very clear agenda now.
So yeah, the application data is storing in MySQL.
So where is the data is getting stored in that case? So let's go here, Flask application and MySQL. Where the data will store?
In Kubernetes, right? You're asking.
1 second. In these two.
MySQL.
Yeah, here. Right. In the MySQL, when you say what is that you should know, MySQL will have a database,
Database.
will have a databases, and it will have a tables. Who will access as an end user? Do you give directly access to them MySQL and I'll store them?
No.
End user has to come via
Application.
application. So this is the flow. This is the flow. End user will come in the application. I'm going to use the Flask application. So end user will access to whom?
Application.
So this is the way. This is how we are coming in. So I'm going to store the data here. This is my storage place. Even if my pod gets deleted, if let's say for example you running MySQL pod and you are storing some critical customer data, like you went with internet example, some example you took, you ran the MySQL, that MySQL gone. Or you took my previous classes, you took kind equal to deployment, you ran the application for some days, all of suddenly someone deleted the pod. What will be the old data, whatever they inserted that? What is the situation of the old data?
Yeah, I think yeah, we lost the data.
So you want to store the pod data.
Right. We use volumes.
So here, just normally think how many, say that, how many deployments will be there here? How many deployments will be there with this?
2.
One is the Flask, another is the MySQL.
MySQL.
This I can go with one kind equal to in the cluster. For this, I can choose one kind. For this, I can choose another kind.
The Flask you can go with deployment, and MySQL you can go with what is that? STS.
Stateful set.
Yes,
This
stateful
I can
set.
go with the stateful set.
Stateful set.
I can choose STS or deployment with the PV.
PVC.
When you say stateful set, mandatory will have obviously PV. Well, I'll
PVC.
say very easy way. I'll say
With volumes.
Volumes permanent. Volumes are the temporary also are there. Don't go with the temporary volumes. Empty directory and all don't go. You have to go with permanent. Permanent is important. Okay, cool. Why? Because this is the guy. This is the guy. Okay, cool. Now we wanted to store the pod data. Which application? Will Flask store the data inside in the application?
No.
Flask will send whenever end user sends, Flask internally will send to whom?
MySQL.
MySQL. You should ask these questions also. Sometimes developer will say, hey, I need to store some temporary data here. Then I will flush it all together to here. You can ask these questions to them. It's not a wrong.
Right.
Do you store any data here as well? Do you store here any data? Majority, this is stateless. Stateless. This is stateless. Stateless means it doesn't store anything. Whatever comes, it will send to back to this guy. This is the stateful guy. This is the stateful guy. Stateful means pod is storing data on the volume. Wow. Yes. So which one we will expose to outside? Which one is within the cluster? Yeah,
Flask will explore.
we'll expose to outside, and then
MySQL is internal.
will be within that. Yeah, yes. Cool. Now, which information where you will give? I want to connect to the something to somewhere, right? In between these two. You need to give some information to someone here.
Ingress.
Ingress you will give to end users, that is true. Then how Flask will come to take the same example of WordPress, if you could have done it. If you could have done it, I'm not taking the new subject under it. Same formula we are applying here as well.
Config map.
Who here, who is connecting to whom here?
Flask connecting to MySQL. So
So some information someone has to know right here to connect. Let's say, for example, I told you to connect to the Google. You should know google.com URL. Same way I
right.
told Flask connect to MySQL. Then you should know some info right here. Who should know what info here?
App should know database information like database name, credential. username.
Exactly. Yes, that is what I was looking. App should know database info. So you remember, these are all info. Very good keyword. That is info also good. I'll say that environment, or I'll say config. Different keywords we call, or we'll say properties. So what is the guy you can in the Kubernetes, right? To provide this information, we have a specific one object for this. Like you told, right? To store data, we'll go with this. This is for deployment.
Config map.
Yeah, you can go with either this guy, config map,
SC.
or secret object. Cool. So let's say I'll deploy Flask application. If I want to do Flask deployment, you should have what? This is not the internet code. You should have your own image. You should know your own Docker file. You should know your Python code also. In this Python code, they will load a config map. They will load secret. In the code they will write, the developer will write. They will write the code to read these values. Loading environment variables. They will load environment variables. They will load. Now code knows it from these properties. Where is database running? Is it RDS? Blah blah. All those information is available here. Now application will connect to those endpoints. From this application, those endpoints should be accessible. Otherwise, application cannot connect. That is the one. So you did a deployment, Flask application, and you will be creating one more object. Let's go up for the Flask. You need a config map, and you need a one more object. What is that object? Secret. In this config map secret, what do you define?
Database info.
These are the information. You will give it to whom that info? Flask deployment. In the Flask deployment ML, we will call this. No. Where is MySQL is running? Here. So for MySQL, I'll take a deployment. In the deployment, I can take stateful set also. Let's go with the deployment for now. And then I'm going to use one concept called persistence.
Well,
I'll say easy way, volumes. When you say volumes, PVC. And then PVR storage class. This I'm going to use. I'll take internet image only. Okay. So this is also one deployment. This is also deployment. This is the one YAML. These are some YAMLs. How do you expose this to outside? What are the extra objects you need?
Service, ingress controller.
Service And one more
Ingress.
Ingress control.
ingress object. Ingress controller is there. Ingress controller already it is in other place.
Okay.
We will be deploying ingress rules now.
Okay.
Now you deployed this also, right? Because of this, who will come? If you deploy deployment, what will be running?
Pods.
Pod.
No. Now, do you give this pods IP information to Flask? What do you recommend? Here one more something needed.
Config map. To connect to Flask and MySQL, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we connect with config map.
Okay. How my Flask knows within the cluster? You have to tell that's we already discussed it. You throw wrong keywords, it doesn't matter. You tell me. I need to connect from Flask to MySQL. You think one application is connecting with another application. We already discussed it.
I am role.
No, it's not in RDS. It's in the Kubernetes only. It's not
Okay.
outside. We are not going. Outside, we are not going. It's in the cluster only. We discussed it. One service want to talk with another service.
kubectl.
kubectl is to access the cluster. We wanted to access the cluster. I mean, here one service want to talk with another service.
Service one.
Here I need to create one more, right? Thumb rule anywhere.
Yeah.
If you have deployment, you need to create one more here.
Service. So yeah, we'll connect with actually, yeah. I think
Yeah,
somebody
one
is
more
saying.
service
Anil
object.
is saying.
You need one more service object. That is the
Yeah. Yeah. Service object to service object we can connect.
this service object, whatever the service name, right? This service name, I'll give it here. Here, sorry,
Yeah.
here I'll give service name. I'll give here. That's okay. It happens. Don't think. Here I will give the service name. Whose service name?
Database service.
MySQL.
MySQL service name. Now Flask knows MySQL service name. That internally will call this service type. What is this type I can do?
Load balancer. No. Cluster IP.
Service.
Cluster IP will go.
Yeah. Cluster IP. This service type.
It's load balancer. We can give to outside, no?
Then why do we need ingress?
Yeah. Nothing is like it. Even that is cluster IP only.
No, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. That happens. That's where we
Yeah.
need. Yeah, because it's good to go load balancer also. But the thing is, you will end up
Multiple load
with
balancer.
balancers. Yeah, we are going right. In the internet, you will not get these examples very well. Majority people will go with the load balancer only. So, but in the organization, right, we'll be going with these use cases. So that's where. Cool. So you know the clarity now. To deploy Flask, what do we need? In this, right, first, which has to be set up come first in this? Who has to come first?
MySQL.
Why?
Dependency is there.
Dependency. So always remember, without dependency, who will not work?
Application.
Application will not work. So that's what here. So any thoughts you want to ask, Anil? In future, I'll go with RDS. Just if I change at one place, my Flask will connect to the RDS also. Where?
Config map.
Exactly here. Here I will give RDS properties. That's it. Developer has to write that code in such a way that developer shouldn't depend upon the where and all. He has to depend upon this config map secrets only. This is any thoughts you want to ask? So Flask, we are going to build from the scratch this application. We will build this application and then we will deploy. Let's deploy. As you guys told, which is the first dependencies. Please, this is the kind of mini project or whatever. Like this is how in the original we work as well. Developer blindly gives the code. You have to understand all these questions and then you have to go. Even they'll not give like this AMLs and all. This and all AMLs they'll not give. This luckily we got, like yesterday I was checking this application something to demonstrate. I got this. So this we will take to another next level with our code. This is the some internet we took. Next, we will write our own code only. That simple code. That's what my objective. Cool. So in this, right, you told MySQL deployment. I mean, the first dependency was the MySQL. Your user rate, how many replicas they're running, what is the kind they're running.
Deployment.
You can go one more, right, for this alternative, because it is the database we are storing the data. You can go another option also, right? This one.
Yeah, stateful.
Stateful settles you can go. Now, go down little here, just read it here. This, you know, how many replicas. This is some template data. This is the guy, image. This is the image. So this is the image from internet we are pulling. Here is the environment variable. Environment variable. You see, right? This is the MySQL. MySQL is trying some environment variable from which object? You see here?
Secret.
Secret. So in this again, which object you need to create? Before deployment, which object has to be ready?
Config.
No, here. It is looking for one guy, na? Here. Which object?
Yeah.
Secret object.
Secret. Right.
Otherwise, application will fail. It says that I cannot find this secret. So you need to create this secret object. In that secret object, what is the key it is looking? DB root password. So let me take more. Somewhere you see secret object. Yeah. Sorry. So this is the, you see, right? This is the secret object. This is the name. And equal to secret. This name. In the secret object, this is the secret object name. Okay, this is the name, secret object name. In the secret object, you have keys, blah, 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 bigger keys will be there. In that, what is the key it is looking? This one.
Root pass.
You see, right? Here it is there already. This is matching. See, right? This key. So who is referring to whom here? MySQL deployment is looking for one more Kubernetes secret. That secret is name. This is the name. Okay. Without this secret, it will not work. Now, how are you calling inside application? This is the key. Sorry, how are you giving inside the code? MySQL root something like this bigger key. Okay. You are getting from secret and then you are exposing to in the application like this or inside the image, MySQL root password bigger keywords. Now here port, MySQL port number. This is the guy. You know now.
Yeah.
Volume will be there in any kind of deployment, right? If you see volume, what will be there parallelly? Volume or
volume mounts.
Now here is the question. From where the volume is coming? You see here?
Persistent value.
Persistence volume?
Is
Claim. Let's go.
claim.
Let's go here. In deployment, where we are making storage. How do you make in the deployment? Volume. If volume is there, one more mandatory will be there. Volume or mount.
Mount.
From where volume is coming?
Persistent value claim. PVC.
PVC. From where PVC will get?
PV or storage.
PVR storage
Storage.
class. So now we need to check this claim is there or not. How do you check in the cluster? How to check the claim is there or not? This name claim. Or you need to create PVC. Go here. Yesterday we were making right some MySQL one. Let's go here. Yeah. kubectl get. I'll make a simple one kind of example. Okay. Let's go with the. I don't want to deploy in the MySQL namespace. I'll create a unknown space. MySQL create. Sorry, create NS Flask. We'll deploy everything in the Flask namespace. In this Flask namespace, do you have any PVC now?
No.
No. So first, what is the one you need to create? This PVC. Then
Client
you need to have a
secret.
secret. Then you need to deploy. There is a dependencies for this. So first you need to have those dependencies. Let's go here. So if you want to create a PVC, from where you will create a PVC? You have here answer. You should have two. One is the PV or one more. What is this guy?
Storage class.
Yeah.
Storage class.
Check storage class. Yes. GP2 is there. If storage class is there, you can get from the storage class only. This is let's go here, some sample. Here, do they have PV? Yeah, this is the guy. This is the guy. Oh, 2 PV, sir. This is which guy? Persistence volume. No, we are not going with the persistence volume. We are going with persistence class directly. I'll give this total folder to you guys. Just habituate this total end-to-end setup. We are taking internet example, but we are customizing it to our model. Into what we ask in the what are we going to create? PVC.yaml. In this, let it be the same name. In this, you need to change one guy, as for this.
GP2.
Line number.
Yeah.
Line number.
11.
11.
11 is storage size, na?
No. 1 second. 1 second.
Okay, version.
Scan the keywords.
6.
Line number.
6.
Exactly.
Mix. Yes.
That's
AP.
it. That's it. Take this ML. You can have all in the instead of an ML, go with the separate so that will be easy. That's not good. So let me come back. MKDAR. This is purely we are going with the use case. Okay. Whatever you learned theoretically, we are applying it. All the Kubernetes concept one by. Okay. Now pvc.yaml. So where did I wrote the code? In my local. I'm bringing YAML to here. The automation server. Keeps it in. Apply pvc.yaml. Oh my gosh, it could have went to there.
Namespace.
Let's delete this color. If you want to delete specific object, whatever created from the YAML, right? You can give directly like this. Delete. Delete. You can give kubectl delete -f some YAML. So recently what I did, you remember yesterday I was telling, right? Helm get all that into one YAML, right? Yesterday I was telling, na? Helm get manifest. So I think 1.5 years.
We have to create Helm chart.
No, you can get from cluster also YAML files, right? Someone created the environment.
Yeah, we can get. So that is Helm get manifest.
Yeah.
Name.
What I did, I got the Helm get manifest into an YAML. I got it into an YAML. So I stored with some naming convention. By mistakenly, I wanted to give one YAML to delete like this. Instead of that, total cluster YAML I had in one YAML file. I got by mistakenly, I did one command. Usually I have an habituation, kubectl get to see the existing environment. I got total complete into one YAML. By mistakenly, I had given this one to that YAML. Kubectl delete. Right, the situation. That's where I didn't told her this is the bomb blast. If you are deleting, right, delete individual name, object name. Don't give this ABL as an object. Somewhere I used to do tab, okay. It matched the matching YAML. It deleted total cluster objects immediately. Within seconds, it got deleted. So what I was telling it, whatever the objects you created it, you can delete them with this command also. Whatever you did apply, you can delete with the delete also. From this YAML, whatever the objects created, they'll get deleted automatically. But this is little careful.
-n.
Yeah, now let's apply.
Flask.
It's still get, let me see. Yeah, volume is pending right now. Why? There is no consumer for this. This is not yet been used by the application. What did we create now? What object?
We have created a PV storage class.
PV.
PVR storage class.
PVC. No storage class was
PVC.
there previously, right?
Yeah.
We created a PVC. To whom you will give the PVC? You will give it to STS or
Deployment.
where do we give it? In the volume.
Volume.
If you go to back to this YAML, right? You go to back to this YAML. The secret. Let me go back. This is the deployment. If you go down somewhere, you have see, right? This is the volume. This volume referring to this name only. Both should match. This name, whatever you are getting on the screen, both should match. Yes, both are matching. You had given the 2 GB. That we will extend also. We will see. So this is the guy, and then it is going inside the pod here. Now, volume is ready. One more object dependency is there, right, for this application.
Secret.
Secret. Let's create the secret also. This is which format? Which format? Can we decode this?
Yes, we can.
Decode. You can do decode. See. Base 64-D decode. What is the password that is? Admin. Okay. Take this secret. We are going to deploy this secret. VI secret.admin. Please observe, this is how the project also we will do. Just same we'll put in the Helm chart. We will call values dot. That's it. kubectl. Secret. -n. Every time passing -n is a little difficult task, right? It's a little cumbersome. There is a one tool. Let's deploy that tool. kubens. If you switch right, all that will go in that namespace only. Easy. Let's go install kubens. Install. They're asking to download. Where is this? Which OS? It's in Batman. Kubernetes. Linux. This is for kubectl. There is a one tool called Kubernetes. If we specify, that will be easy. Where is this guy? You need to have crew also. Oh my gosh. This is going in. We use Kubernetes tool only. So what does that mean, right? You can pass Kubernetes space namespace. You don't need to put -n every time. See, some people they kept. They made their own script. And you can just you can pass like this Kubernetes. Where is the installation? Just they're telling internet data install. is again referring to the same page only. Kubernetes, I can download directly this guy. Let's see. Yeah. Let's copy this code. Copy this code. VA Kubernetes. Save this file. chmod 755. Yo. You know, right? Like in the Linux, from where the commands will run all the commands from this place. From this place. So I'll move this script also into that place. Move Kubernetes user local bin. Now let's run the command Kubernetes. Yeah, this is what I was telling. So now it will list me you can check this command also, kubectl get ns, but this is the good tool to go. Kubernetes, which namespace we wanted to switch, Flask. Now you are in you can check this in which namespace you are in active. Here it will be Flask. Now whatever the apply I do, right? No need to pass -n every time. So with this, let's deploy kubectl apply -f secret. Now you no need to pass which command every time.
-n and namespace.
Yeah. This is which tool is helping now? Kubernetes is right. It is
Kubernetes.
telling that, yeah, internally. Cool. Apply. Now you can check. No need to pass. Kubectl get secret. Yes, we have the secret object. So for this MySQL, right, what are the dependencies were there? Whenever you are running MySQL, right? If you want to run the MySQL deployment, what are the dependencies were there? This is the my deployment. What are the
secret?
Secret and one more.
Yep.
One more dependencies, right? For MySQL also.
Config. Sorry.
Volumes.
No.
Volumes. Yes.
Volumes.
Because these are the dependencies needed because it's been defined in this YAML. These are the dependencies. We got the both YAML. You created the secret also. It will get from there. Let's take this YAML. Now you have the MySQL here. These are there, and below you see in one YAML only they're creating for MySQL what object they are creating.
Service.
Why are they creating service object?
To connect. Yeah.
To which deployment they are creating, for which deployment?
Application deployment.
This one for which deployment?
This is for monitoring, I think. It's like,
MySQL.
Guys told na here.
a database.
For which deployment they are creating this service object?
Okay. Database.
Database. Here what type they are exposing?
Type is
Cluster
node
IP?
port.
Yeah.
Node port.
Here no. Here what port they're what they're exposing here in this file? Scan immediately like this you go.
Okay. 330.
No, I'm asking what type they're exposing. Service always will have a type, right? What type?
Cluster IP.
Here, observe.
Node port.
Okay. Port.
What type they're
DB.
exposing? What type they're exposing here?
I have mentioned right node port.
Let's remove it.
Sir,
We don't want to go with that method. We will go, if you don't specify any type, by default, it will be what type?
Cluster IP.
Okay, remove that. You have to remove that in that example, okay? You remove it. Otherwise, you may need to access this MySQL with EC2 IP addresses, not with the cluster related internally cluster IPs. That's what. Let's remove this. We removed it. Where are you selecting here? Which deployment you need to set? You need to link. Where are we specifying here?
App.
Selector.
Selector app.
Exactly. These are the service related. Here, this name. Now, if you go top now, these names are should match. These names and all should match. Cool. So dependencies are there. Our things are there. Let's here. Where did you specify? What is this guy? What is this guy? Deployment, right? Deployment will create what objects?
Pod.
Pod objects.
If you want to create a pod object, what is the one you need? Basic need. Important one guy.
Image.
Image.
Docker
Which-
image.
Yeah, which image we are taking here now? MySQL image. So from the Docker app, they are taking. Take this YAML. Can we go MySQL as STS? Yes. Can we go MySQL on the RDS? Yes. Some topics will get covered. We are going here. kubectl. You don't need to pass -n, right? There is a behind one guy, kubeNS tool. Deployed. What objects we deployed? Two objects. One deployment, one more service. How can we check now after deployment? What is the thing? After you do deployment immediate, what is the check you have to do?
kubectl get deployment.
Deployment already created it. Because of deployment, who will come?
Get pods.
Pods.
Get pure.
Very good. Pod is running. Is pod is in running status?
No.
What is the pod status now?
Error image. Number two.
Now, immediate step you should do, describe. Why my pod is having, or you check the logs. Obviously, right now, pod is not crash loop backing at all. You know, if you check logs, it will say that still it is not starting. Check the logs. kubectl logs pod. It will say that container is not in the, it is not in the starting mode. Still it is in before itself somewhere. Now, good guy is the describe. It will tell you the reason. Describe. Error image pull. Which image we are using?
MySQL.
Yeah, let's see that reason. Error images never pull. What is that meaning? Somewhere I saw this. You see it? Check this. Scheduler selected a node, worker node here, run here. Something you have a volume, right? Attach volume succeeded. You see right here, attach volume succeeded. One PVC also got created internally. Then while pulling the image, it is getting failed. So you go top here. Here is the worker node where my pod will come, information will be there. This is the worker node IP address. And this is my container. This is in error image never pull. What is the wrong in this thing? I'm sure somewhere they could have messed it up, these things. Let's check this one out. Let's describe this way. Simple, you find the error, Google will tell the answers. We need to Google it. That's where our skill set little. Take this guy, error image pull. And then put the MySQL Kubernetes. The best guy is this is the guy. Remember, sometime I searched it. This guy. This is the problem like us. You see right here. They also following the same. Something they're using 5.6. Same as it is our setup, whatever like we did. Same example. I mean, maybe we are using their example. Okay. They are also having the same ending, the problem. You have the answer. They're saying perform, this is the guy. Don't go with that image, 5.6. And image pull policy if not present. Let's do that as well. Can you guys tell me here what need to be done? Image colon 5.6 version. And then image pull policy if not present. Copy this. Here, right? This is the guy. Save this. Take this code again. Modify the previous file. VI MySQL DDDDD. If you do DDDDD, right, it will delete total content. Insert. Or you can delete the file, you can create the. So right now image is in not in proper state. Let's apply. This is the problem with YAML. Somewhere if you mess, right, whole day we will be sitting here only. Oh yeah, space. There was extra space was there. If you have some kind of space, right, this will not allow to us to deploy extra space. That's where we told not to make manual handcrafting in the YAMLs. Good. So one guy configured it. Now let's check again back, get pivot. Yeah. You see right now, what is the status of previous image is in having issue, new image is coming, new image is coming. And what is the status of the new image here? New pod is coming. What is the
Con-
status? Creating, right?
Content.
Container creating it. So that means that is the good. Let's see. You can describe this also. Describe. Let's. Whenever pod is not in, is right something again. There is a one you are getting. It is saying right somewhere. There is a previous problem. There was some problem was there. Then here is right where it is failing. In where it is failing. You see by seeing this event. It is failing at one place. Setup is ready. There is no issue with that error image and all. Image is been pulled here. Somewhere it is failing the second step while attaching the volume. So best now is, I would say that scale down the pods, scale up again. So that it should be correct. kubectl get deploy. One way you can put in the deployment YAML 0 or one way, another way is in the command line. Scale deploy, some issue with that volume. Scale deploy, ipon replicas equal to 0. You can put in the deployment YAML, you can deploy. Other way around, command line only. Scale deploy, you have to pass this deployment name. Now scale back. Good. Till pod comes to running status, always you describe it. Is there any failure events? Good. Scheduled. Attachment succeeded. Image been pulled internally. And then yes, The image started also. Let's see. Yes. Can we go this inside image? You remember last long back? There is, you should need a MySQL CLI. This is client. You should do MySQL -h host -u username -p password. Previously, you could have passed your RDS endpoint, RDS username, RDS password and all here. But right now, we are not running MySQL and RDS. We are running in a pod. My objective was I want to connect inside this pod. You see right here in this document, we go this document, no? The setup is ready, secrets are ready. We will come to the application. First, we are on the backend database. This is what creating a database and schema. So here they are saying other way around. We are doing different way. So I'm going inside the pod. I'll connect inside the pod. I'm taking their ML only. I'm not following their process. Okay. kubectl exec it. Let's go inside this MySQL pod. Still not the backend only. We are bash or sh. Yeah. Now you logged in from where to where? From your automation server inside. Right now you are inside the MySQL pod. You are inside the MySQL pod. Here, right? You run this command as it is. This command. This command. Here, what was the password you remember? This is the client I'm using. I'm connecting to the MySQL host from the container, not from automation server. You have connected now. You remember the long back, how to check the databases? If you remember, show databases. These are the databases are there. Now, where is database is running in our case? RDS, cluster, automation server, EC2. Where is MySQL is running? One RDS, second cluster, third automation server, fourth EC2, something. Where? Guys, can you guys hear me?
Cluster.
Where is MySQL is running?
In the cluster.
Cluster. How? How it came? You did deployed what object? Deployment
Pods.
as a
Pod.
what did I do now? I have connected to this pod. I have connected to MySQL pod. In the MySQL pod, they already installed MySQL CLI. You don't need to install extra object. With that MySQL CLI command, here, right? I went inside the MySQL database pod. I ran one command, this command. MySQL -host. This is the MySQL host service endpoint. Then this is the password. Default usernames and all they have in the environment variable. Because I'm inside already MySQL pod, right? It could have picked the credentials, the username under with it. So this is the command I have used. So now here I'm in which database right now here inside. If you see like this, right? I'm inside where now? MySQL databases. Let's create a one database because application needed this data. Create a database. Inside the database, we are going to create a table because application is growing to right there. I'm switching to database. This is the table I'm going to create. Create a table like this. User ID, blah blah something, user ID, username, email, user password. Done. Who will tell these steps to us? Create a table under who will tell these steps? Developer, not your job. Developer will tell this, how to prepare these things and all. What is the database name? Developer will tell for us. Good. Now we created a database. You can check this. Show databases. Right now, if I want to switch to the database, switch to Flask, you can check Flask API. You can see the tables as well. Show tables. One table is there. Any data is there in this table? Check. Select. Start from users. No data. Do we give end user, hey, come enter like this setups? Do we give end users database access? No, never, right? End user will come via wait. What?
Application.
So he will enter in the application. Application will enter here the data. Okay. Keep this. Right now, no data. We will, the DB setup is good now. We are able to see this prerequisite. Let's consider in the application now. Go back, exit. Now I came back to again to my cluster. So DB is ready. DB setup is ready. Now, application. Application is, this is the developer has written the code. Here is the code. If you know the coding skill set, you can go inside something. You can check it here. You see, right? They're connecting to the MySQL here. This is the DB name, blah, blah, something. They're connecting here. They have some routes. If you go with the slash something, right? Slash. When you access application, if you have slash, you will get output like this. If you say slash create, you need to pass some extra. When you say slash create, right, you need to pass some extra pass things and all. That it internally will connect to, you see here, insert users table. That is internally will connect to the MySQL. That will insert the data here. Insert in the database. This is the guy. If we say slash users, it is a get request from the database. Whatever the users are there, it will get, it will show something again. This and all developer will take care. So there are some routes and the port number is here. So we have the code already. Code is there. Where this code will run? In the cluster. We cannot directly run the Python code in the cluster, right? You need a which file? Docker file, because we will run the images in the cluster. So in this Docker file, observe from Python, some prerequisite, something they are installing it, some dependencies. Here you see, right? Copy. Whatever the things are there, right? Everything is getting copied into the container here. This is slash app your directory. Here application will get started. Prerequisite and all installing here. Here is the application is getting started, CMD. Now, bring that code, bring this code. Bring this code inside the automation server, total code. Git to clone. Go inside this application, folder. So what is the one step you have to do? Please, you know now. MySQL we built from outside. Now what is the other steps I need to have? I have a Docker file. I have the code. Guys, can you guys hear me? Yeah, no? Can you guys talk what we need to do now? I have the code, I have the Docker file. Yeah, here. Code plus Docker. Anyone, please.
We need to deploy that.
what we need to deploy? If you want to deploy to the Kubernetes, one guy you need, mandatory guy, first guy.
Yeah, image Docker file.
Do we deploy Docker file in the cluster directly?
No, we need to have that
Build the Docker file.
we need YAML file to create.
Yeah, first we need to build the Docker file. When you build the Docker file, what do you get? Output. When you build the Docker file, what do you get in return?
Image.
Yeah, Docker image. So where do we store this image?
ECR.
Right, it is stored in the ECR. So let's do that. Let's go to the AWS console. AWS console. Let's go to ECR. ECR can be anywhere, no need to be the same region, or it can be anywhere. So say that this is the Flask API. Flask API. Scan and push. When you're building image, right, always you should build with this thing, with this with this URL only you have to build. So this is the command docker build -t. Otherwise you cannot push the image. So this is very important. Docker build. When you're running a Docker build, what file it will scan? By default, it will scan for Docker file. So already you should install the Docker here. Done. Oh. Next, push that image. Before pushing, you should know, right, one thing. AWS ECR login. Yeah, I already did. I was able to, no, not this is East2. Here, right, I need to put that my path login. This registry path is different, that registry path. This is the AP South one. Here, this URL, both should match when you're logging. So internally, you know, right, IAM role will be working. Done. You are able to log into registry. Next, that push the image. So image is ready, code is ready, application code is ready now. Now you need to deploy this image. You should have the application.yaml. Check here. Do we have reference for that? Secret API deployment. This is the Flask deployment. This is the code. These are MySQL. Let's see here. Take this code, put it here. App.yaml. And one more. So we created secret also. I'll keep reference. Okay. App.yaml. In this observe, you are passing some environment variable. Same, you are passing the secrets. These secrets, developer will read in the code, and you are passing the DB name here, env name. These things you can pass in the config map also. Here in the secret also you can existing secret it is loading here. And then here was error, no? Here never was something, you shouldn't use the number. Something was there, right, in the internet. Is what? If not present. Something I don't want to make it. Here what to be changed, you know. And this is something you need to change in this file. Replicas go with one only. In this something has to be changed. We are deploying application. You have on the screen what to be changed.
Image.
What I need to provide here. What I need to provide. Our own ECR URL. We'll take our own ECR URL. Go here. Put it here. Did we give any tag here? Did we give any during build time? No. What tag it will pick automatically?
Latest.
You see right here. Latest. A colon. Latest. Yes. Then if not present, this is the deployment. How do we expose deployment outside? What object do you need?
Service.
Below. But how they are exposing this service?
Load balancer.
But
Type load balancer.
yeah, we don't go right. We will create one more here. One more below. One more ML. We'll go with our own. We have right one more. We have one concept now. Our own ingress. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Now something to be changed right here. Let it be the ingress port. No, this is service port number. On which port number they are exposing service here? This is the application port number. This is the service port number. What is the port number service?
5,000.
5,000.
So you should have 5,000 here. This is a host based or path based? No, I want to go with the host based. This is the path. I don't see anywhere host. We have some reference examples with the host based. Yeah, this is the thing. Let me take this ML as it is. Here, 5,000. If you miss anywhere else, the connectivity will fail. This name. Yeah, service name. Both should match. I'll keep Flask API demo.com. Path, let it be the slash. Yeah, slash will go to the something slash. Then this is the ingress class we have. Let's take this. Sorry. We're going with the host based only. This is the host based. Inside that, it will match this. Star will recommend. All will go to the star. Let's see. Later we'll see. I think it will forward everything to there. Cool. So 5,000. This will select the service. Service will select the app put. And then application in the code, we are injecting some secret object. With that secret, it will connect to that our MySQL DB. This is the DB we created, right, in the command line. We went inside the MySQL and let's see. Take this total. We are building our own image only. We have that tab. Good. We are already in that namespace. Keeps it alive and apply. Have that tab. So when you do deployment, the immediate task will be get view. App is running perfectly. How did we expose MySQL outside? Service object. Takes new keyboard. That's okay. Two services will be there. One is the MySQL service. One more is the Flask service. So now code is ready. Application is ready. This is ready. In the code, they have configured to load these properties. Secret, the default configuration. Now kubectl will get ing. We got this guy. This we will register in the Route 53. You remember yesterday I was telling, right? If you create ingress, automatically it will register in the Route 53 also. If you have a host.zone. I don't have host.zone yet now. I'm going with the local setup till my take this guy. This is the ingress name. Good. So access this guy directly. And see what is output you should get. You remember what is the route here? What is the path? What is the path we are giving?
Host based.
No.
Uh,
Here, what is the path is there? If I enter here, what is the path is here?
Context.
Dot.
Yeah.
Dot.
No, I'm not talking on the DNS thing. Yes, that will be there. But path I was asking. If you don't specify here, what will be the last path?
Slash.
Slash, right? Slash. See, it's not required skill set, but you see right in the code, if you go back to the code now, if all the bridge is correct, this is where in the request, right? In the code, right? They'll say route. If
Yes.
slash is there, you should have this output. Or slash. Oh my gosh. Good. Let's put something slash is there? Slash. So somewhere it is breaking. Who is giving this error? Ingress controller. Go to ingress controller, we will see the logs. This is where next skill set. I'm getting 503 error. Go to ingress nginx.
Even I have same problem and I stopped there. 503 I'm getting.
We'll see.
I don't know what to do. Yeah, thanks.
kubectl get view. Here logs will be coming. This will tell you the reason. Because every traffic will go ingress pod only, right?
Yeah.
Put this kubectl logs. At the end, append with -f. -f. Latest logs also. Let's remove this screen. Enter. Keep the blank screen. Now send a request. Go back. Do you have any reason here? So you see, right? You sent a slash request. You got a response what? 503. 503, you got a response. This is the response we are getting. And then behind, it is sending to this guy, Flask API on the port number. So it is reaching to where? Ingress controller. It is reaching to ingress controller. Ingress controller, it will go to our namespace, SVC to pod, and pod to MySQL. It is not, the slash is not depending upon the MySQL, don't care. Now, so 503, it is going there. Now, slash star, let me try with the slash star once. No? Let me try with the slash star blindly. VI app.ml shift G, put the line number. Remember E7. Mhm. Cannot be used. Cannot be used with path type prefix. Let's see what is that alternative. Where nearby. Yeah, this is what they say. Did we keep in the double quote? No, one more. Yes. They're saying rewrite also. Path. Rewrite so path. This is the one solution. The one should see. This is the one. We'll see. Please bear with me sometime. This guy. This is the one example. If you try, right, I'm sure you can make anything. You guys, can you guys check me how to give the slash star? Oh, good. Oh, it is saying that acha, this is the guy. Let's see. Let's see. This is the guy. So here is the default service. No, all are different. Yeah, this is the guy. Now that's it. It's giving one. Oh, it's saying that. Let's see. I think this should solve it. This should solve it. This is what version it was in KTS, right? Let's give the annotations inside metadata. The name right here. Equal to the name. And remove that this 7 line.
Yeah, we haven't removed the star.
I'll remove it. Yeah, this is the.
And double quote also not.
Did I keep the double quote? Is it previously? Let me check once. Double quote. Yeah, earlier was there.
Okay.
We touched on it. Control. Do not the request. what it is telling that error when applying. Let me delete the ingress. What it is telling? Networking error in applying a patch. Something already is there. You cannot write it is denied the request. Host plus and patch already defined. Okay, let me delete this. Okay, ingress I'll apply it back. Keeps it in get. Delete ing. If you go with the load balancer type, right? If you delete the anytime load balancer, again you need to update the DNS and that. If you go with this, right, single load balancer, cross the finger, it should work. No. Wait for some time. The ingress deletion taking time. Yeah, now let's see. Is already present. No, it is not taking. What is the other alternate option? I want to test immediately this application test moments. This is also not working. It's not working. Let's bring the previous state only. Not man. Something is not aligned. It's not getting ingress also. Which namespace we have? Ah, that's what the problem. You see the mistake what we were doing? Whatever we are doing, apply, right? Where they were going the changes.
Ingress in Unix namespace.
No, but
Namespace is the
yeah, but that ingress should get deployed into which namespace?
Flask.
Yeah, that's where.
So ingress control should be under the that namespace or it's outside.
Sorry. Ingress always should be specific namespace, right? Ingress
What
control.
about ingress controller?
That let it be here only. Those I'm not touching it. Whatever the object I was modifying, right? The TAML, app.ml, that should be in the only.
Understand.
No, this is the guy. This is the guy I was trying to delete here. It says that is exist. Delete ing. Paste. Now let's apply that rule again back. Yeah. Here, think it should work. Annotation. It's bad idea to edit in the V editor. Good place is in our code editor only. Now now get ing. I'm in the plus namespace only. Good. Apply. It should work. Cool. Now get ing. You will get load balancer here. Describe it. You should have a keyword called a sync. Then we are good. Otherwise, somewhere we did miss. Yeah, scheduled for sync. Right. You should get the endpoint. Till that time, you are not good. You should get here load balancer endpoint. Within seconds, it will come, right? Describe. Sync. Yeah, we got it here. Yes. So we already registered in this domain. Cross the finger. Let's see slash. What are the routes are there in the application? Slash users. This is the get request. It should throw at least some empty. There is no data supply. No. Request is not going. Request is not going. Let me ski the YAML file properly. Here only you can see everything, no? Here you will find the pod IP addresses, I remember. Describe ing. Somewhere else you'll see the pod IP addresses here on the default backend. Yeah. Here. Endpoints not found. Somewhere is breaking change. Let's save this. Put it in. This is the way. 5041 is correct. Now stay here. Let me describe the service. Wait, SVC. Describe. Oh. Ask service. His name is missing. Yes. This is the break. The service name, I had given the deployment name. This is the guide. In the ingress only, if you describe, right, you will get to know here. You see, right, why it is missing here? You have the clear right here. Now you see, right? I'm describing the service here. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
The endpoint is here, right? If I describe the ing also, you will have some kind of here. These IPs will come there if I describe also. While I was describing it, here you see, right? It is saying it.
Yeah.
This ingress is selecting to this service. This service endpoint somewhere else it is telling it. So what I did was in the ingress, right? The service name was wrong here. The ingress, right? Where is this YAML? Yeah. This is my service name.
Okay.
What I had given here? This name I had given. You should give this, not this guy. This name.
Flask service.
Yeah, that's where it happened.
Service name. $62.
Yes. Somewhere the breaking change, obviously, that is the guy. I think the first guy also will work in that case. Done. This is unchanged. Huh? Now get ing. No, not ing, describe ing. Should have the yeah. You should have like this IP addresses. Then we are good. Let's hit the endpoint. Yes. request is going. There is no data in the database. There is no data. Now, let's see slash. Slash will go to hello world. Now you see it. Now, please observe here. This is whatever we are testing, right? That is called API. APIs are not good place to test from the browser. You remember I was telling right long back one tool.
Postman.
Yes. So if you go to this website, right? Follow this website steps. And then observe here. There is a connectivity, no issues. I'm going to connect to the database directly. More exec. This way. So I'm going to come to the database exec-it. Inside database, again MySQL command. Here, show databases. Use Flask API. Show tables. Select star from users. So there is no data. If you access with the slash something, right? You see here. I'm going to this page. This page. Slash will go to the normal. It doesn't touch the database and all. If you say slash users, it will go to the database. There is no data. That's where you are getting empty. There is no data. Let's insert the data. Inserting we cannot do from backend. Let's do from the application only. They had given one API. If you go to this application, right? API in the sense URL only. If you go down a little here, start making the request. This is the one request to add a user. Take this URL as it is, like this. Go to your Postman. Here, right? Somewhere you will get plus. Somewhere you will get import option and collections. Yeah, import. Paste your curl URL. Paste that URL, whatever you copied from there. That is a URL. This URL has a body. You go now headers, yeah, body here, right? This is, let's change the username. Test.com. This is my password. Test 1, 2, 3. These are the ones. Here you should give that URL. The whatever you are testing, right? Ingress URL. You should give it like this. This is the URL. Observe here, what is the tool we are using? Postman UI to send an API request. This is the one. This is sending some data. This is how you have to send. Observe here, what request we are sending here. Request type here. Post. So send. Now this request will go to, let's put it like this. Let's put it here. You know the flow now. You are using browser or one more tool. What is this guy? Postman.
Postman.
Will go to where? Mostly ingress controller. Ingress controller to I'm not telling the pod again the rules and all here something. The rules will get match the host name and all path and all. Now it will go to where your Flask service. Flask service to Flask pod. Flask pod is going to connect to whom internally? MySQL.
Nice.
The MySQL you have a database. Inside the database you have a
Table.
table. It should enter the data. That's what here. Let's send 200 success. User update created. From where this is coming? Developer has written the code. If you see the code, right, they could have written that logic. Now check it here. Data came or not. Behind. See, right? Now list the users again. From the normal call. This is get request. You can check in the left side. This is the get request. Networking. Send a request. You see here? You got, let's put all. Let's send a request. You see that data is coming. Data is coming. This is the get request. Get request you can check normally. This also you can check from the Postman only. Postman only you can check. Go back again to the Postman. Collections. No need collection button, normal request only. Put that URL. How you know what to be slash users, what data body and all, developer will tell you, our testing team will tell you, because they'll coordinate both developers and all. So for this way, we don't want to pass any body and all, just send. See here. Now scale down the DB. Scale down the DB. Come back. Keep settle. Get deploy. Keep settle. Scale deploy. MySQL hyphen replicas equal to 0. Scale down the DB. Now DB is down. Now if you send let's send one more request. Post request. Post request. Send. You see what is the error we are getting?
Cannot come.
Who is throwing this error? Who is throwing this error? Application. Application is not able to reach to whom internally?
Database.
Database. Now let's see other calls. Let's see other calls as well. One more call is there, no? List users. Same. Now there was one API was there, right? Which will not connect to the database at all.
Front end, like application.
This will work. Slash
Yeah.
will work. Now which calls are failing? Normal
Database.
database calls are failing. So what are the what is the tool we are using to test API? Postman to send the request. Here you have to take these URLs. You can test it. Don't test from the browser. I would request test from the Postman only. You need to change only one guy here. This guy, your endpoint, and little inside the some data development. Now, whether database is down, which is down, you can get that here. The application logs. Go to the application logs. Check it here. Paste FNF. See, now this is the application logs. Make a clear screen. Now send a post request to create a user, to create a API. Send. It failed. Go back to the logs. Check something logs came. Anything is showing here. You got something slash create. Oh, still it is scrolling. But developer normally, right? If something comes, they should throw an error here. I was not able to connect to the database or something. That's how they have to make it. Now let's bring back the code. The previous pod went down or not? When I scaled down the MySQL, the pod went down or not?
Not. Pod is there.
MySQL pod.
We removed, yeah. It went down.
Whatever the data, the database, whatever you inserted it, that could have also gone right normal. But we are using one concept now. What was the concept we are using?
PVC.
PV. If you bring the pod right, the data should get come as is. Let's see. Scale
It's
deployment.
down, sir. And yes, sir.
Scale back. Please, if you guys are having on this lab, please reach out to me. I'll be with you. We can do like together. This is the one of the lab. You will get in the interviews like this task. They'll come to your call. They'll give their application code, one of the internet code. You have to make in the live something. Please try this. If you stuck somewhere, I'll join with you guys. We have the people. We will join with you guys. Call.
Okay, sure.
Let's try back now. Pod came. Yeah. Now go back. Go inside the pod again. The pod ID could have been changed.
Is scrubs 11.
Just a minute. That part gone. I need to use one more command. There's no history. Now let's test this guy only directly. Na? What was the API slash?
Slash users.
You see, right?
Yeah.
The pod got deleted, but still the data exists or not?
There. Yeah. Just
Somewhere the data is coming behind. The PV and
PV.
PVC, the volumes are.
Yeah.
The data is behind stored on the volumes.
Volumes.
Please, I'm requesting guys, take this lab. I'll send you the recordings as well. These documents, all the files, references. I would request everyone do this. This is the final like good application we took, the kind of model. This is, you can think as a 1 tier, 2 tier, 3 tier also you can say, because we are connecting the database, right? Ingress controller and all. Sometimes they'll ask you key tier application. This is the one you can take in the real time. Any thoughts, questions you want to ask on it?
We'll try and we'll come back.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thanks. Let's stop it for today. Thank you.
Thank you so much.